Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10 Modded Minecraft, where I've been doing a little bit of work off camera just to kind of beautify a couple different things. And as you can see in my head, I have a little light bulb because I've been working with light bulbs. Got quite a few of them. Trying to remove as many of these little mage lights as possible. I like them, but they have a time and a place, and this is not the time nor the place for them. But as you can see, I've done some work over here on the mob platform. See, mob grinding area. Yeah, I decided, you know what? Let's make it a bit like a security platform. I put down some pillars on it, although I do need to break up the textures between the different colors, because it just doesn't look, it looks fine, it looks nice, it just doesn't look great. But the ones on this one look great, so I'll have to break up the textures a little bit. I also expanded this platform because I realized when I created that platform, it was 6 wide there, plus 2 for each of the bridges, whereas this one was only 4 wide with the 2 bridges. So just added an extra block of concrete on the other side, and then made this. Now this is mostly factory blocks, but there's also a garage door from Cause Doors, and then some steel doors. Now I can't exactly put these steel catwalks in there, so yeah, it's just gonna be blank like that. But we go through and we can just close the door behind us. I want to hook up some redstone to it, but I'm currently trying to figure out how to get it to where something detects me in range, but that'll be for later. But then I got this nice looking wall. I'm using the framed panels from framed blocks along with more factory blocks just to kind of give it a little bit of depth. I also put some red lights around the actual platform. You can see I did it over there, I did it right there. Yeah, just gives a little bit more. Still debating on whether or not I should put it down there. But all this looks good until you actually go through and you see it's just a facade for now, because the amount of factory blocks I need is a lot. But I also moved our nether portal over here just to make sure that it still links to the correct location, and it does. So we're good on that front. But this platform is not really what I want to focus on today. I just started decorating it just because that's what I felt like doing. But the platform I want to get started on is actually this one over here. Hello there. Didn't even realize I had fallen. Now this one is going to be our farming / ranching platform, and you can see I've put in a little, I say little, but I put in a big pillar just to kind of hold it up. I've also done some work on the inside there, as well as put this around the base for when I start moving the, that's oopsies. I may not want these everywhere, but I still need to light up my platform. So I also expanded this, and if we go down in here, you can see I did do a little bit of work. Oh, I still need to get a catwalk. But you can see down in here, I got these little levels put in. There's 4 different levels. So we can put some farms right here, and then we can take away these banisters. That way we can actually get to the different farms. But then, as I said before, down here all the way at the bottom, once we're out here, this is where we'll have like the mystical agriculture farms, because I want to be able to hide all of those growth accelerators underneath. And then we'll have all the resources actually coming in here. Or maybe not so much in here, maybe onto another platform, I don't know. Still figuring that out. But that is the plan, is to get enough stuff for the farms to be moved over here. And in order to do that, I need prosperity shards. Now, prosperity shards are these little guys. You've seen me get them before, but I currently have none. I don't have any in the deep slate variety or in the regular variety. I need to get some. So I have to go mining for them, because you can't just get them. But as I said last time, we're actually going to be doing that in a special way. And to do that special mining, we're actually going to be using the Mining Gadget Mark III and the Teleport Pad, which both require allthemodium, which, if you guys remember, we did smelt it up last time. Do I have it in my backpack? Oh, yeah, there it is. Allthemodium. Now, first and foremost, before I make the mining gadget, because it's going to require allthemodium, I want to make sure I make this. So we're going to take some allthemodium nuggets, and there we go. We make our teleport pad. Does that tick off a quest? Probably not yet, because we need to complete, yeah, there it is. So it is ticked off, but I'm ticked off because it wants me to finish beating up the Wither and the Warden in order to actually take care of that, but we'll get to that in due time. So now that we have the teleport pad, we don't have to worry. We can get to the mining dimension. As you can see in the green text, it says overworld to mining dimension. So now we can go ahead and make this guy. It requires more of the allthemodium nuggets and some lapis blocks. Probably make a few of those. And it only makes one, so we're not going to be able to do a lot, but we can at least make the gadget. Mining gadgets. And then if we do mining gadgets as the mod, there's the modification chamber, which is going to require another one of those. Coolio. And this is going to require... Okay, cool. That's easy enough. We want to have a large battery on it, just so that it doesn't run out of power so quickly. There we go. Running already halfway through our allthemodium, but luckily enough, we can get more allthemodium through the mining dimension as well. And we don't even have to worry about force blocks. Locating it in a deep dark. We can actually just find allthemodium's ore blocks just anywhere inside the actual mining dimension. Need more? Oh, right. Unfortunately, my terminal is full. Full of types, not full of resources. So I'm going to have to get another drive and hook it up. But again, later. So now we have the mining gadget. We have the tier 3 battery. And we still have quite a bit of allthemodium left. So let's look at what else we might want. There's the Silk Touch, Void Junk, Magnets. We already have a magnet, so that's fine. We might want the upgrade for a 3x3 and maybe even the 5x5. Can we do a 7x7? No, we cannot do the 7x7. It requires nether stars. We got the netherite. We got the ender pearls. We can make a netherite pick, but we cannot. We don't have nether stars just yet. So it looks like the highest we can make is the 5x5. What does it take for this? Oh, that's pretty easy. Diamond pick. Again, can't put it in there. Keep forgetting that. Oh, and one offset we'll also get is some more diamonds. I need another lapis. And there we go, another blank. There's that. And then did I bring up any netherite? I did bring up some netherite. So we can make a block of it. Oop. And then I'm gonna need one of these, as well as, I believe, I have the other templates. I do have templates in here. And then we're gonna want to make another diamond pick, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we do. we'll go over here. And template, pick, netherite, there we go. Hey, netherite, there we go. I don't know why that didn't pop off last time. But at mining, not meaning, I can't spell. There we go. Missing 2 diamond blocks and some ender pearls. We'll be right back. Alrighty, brought up more diamonds and ender pearls because we were kind of running low on the diamonds up here. And then just brought over a whole bunch of ender pearls. So now we should just be able to do this. And there we go. 5x5 upgrade. And now we're going to need a charging station. And there we go. Charging gadgets. Pretty cheap. Like, Direwolf creates some of the nicest little blocks. So we'll just pop this bad boy down here and it'll start bringing in some energy. And then we want to bring over the modification station, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, doesn't need any actual items. But we can put this in, battery upgrade, and mining upgrade. Now, let's see. We still have some more aluminium, so can I make a silk touch? The silk touch, golden apple, that's some slime. I don't know how much slime I have left. There's also range and efficiency. Both of these will cost 2 more. I can make 3 more mods, so it might actually be worth it to go ahead and make the range, the efficiency, and the silk touch. So let's go ahead and make more lapis blocks because yes, there we go. Just 10. Just hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. And then we need to make another and another. There we go. Now I don't really want to use any more aluminium, so we're just going to do this. Tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3. It's nice having all these resources generating from Mystical and from the villagers, because without them, I would not have been able to do that. So now we want to make efficiency. And this thankfully just costs a ton of redstone, but it very well worth it. And there we go, upgrade 5. And then the silk touch. It looks like I do have everything I need. Ooh. And I think, yeah, I just barely got away with it. I had 1 slime ball left after. So now we place these modifications in. So we've got a better energy, 5x5 mining, a range of 3, or tier 3, extends range by 5 with each tier. So that's 15 blocks. Efficiency 5 and silk touch. There we go. This now holds 10 million FE. This has only got 1 million in it, but there it goes. It's starting to charge up. So I'm gonna wait for this to charge up and then we'll head to the mining dimension. All right, our gadget is fully charged up and it just looks so cool. It looks so cool. And I cleared out our diamond backpack. I put an iron chest down with some upgrades to store all the sand in there. But for now, because I don't have a mining platform set up, which I believe I'm going to be... Where's the sign? I think the sign is... Yeah, there it is. I believe that sign is denotating that I'm going to be putting a platform over there to mining operations or ore processing, I think is what it actually says. But yeah, that'll be over there. But for now, this guy is going to go here, just next to my waystone. And we just got to shift and right click on this guy. And we get teleported. And here we are, mining dimension. It's essentially just a super flat world that just goes on forever. Probably not forever, but we do want to add a waypoint here that says home. Now we can get home just by using the home command, but I probably also want to add a waypoint where I am. New waypoint. Home. Save. There we go. This way, no matter where I am, what map I'm using, I can always find my way home if I'm not using the home command. But we're gonna go a little ways off it and just start digging. I love this mod. Like, Direwolf makes some of the best useful mods. Oh, I messed up my mining already. But yep, you can see all of our mining has already yielded quite a few different ores. Now, I don't know what level prosperity ore is going to actually be on. Dirt, grass, sapphire, so I'm just going to have to sit here and just continue to go down until I find it. And would you look at that, after not too much digging, I get some prosperity ore. And now, oh, got 4 of them. Now, thanks to Ars Nouveau, I can actually find it a lot easier and get to it a lot easier. So, Ritual Brazier, Scrying, Manipulation Essence, Prosperity Ore, activate. And now it does its little magical teardrops that lets me see around the world for 15 minutes because I'd extended it. I wonder if you can throw multiple manipulation essence in and extend it even more. There we go. And oh hey, look, right there, right beyond this wall. Prosperity ores. Nice. So I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to go through, get all these prosperity ores, well, as much as I can within 15 minutes, and then I will be back. Alrighty, it's been about 15 minutes, just a couple of seconds left. My mining gadget is dead. It says it's got a little bit of energy in it, but there's not enough to actually start mining anymore. So you can see there's still quite a bit around me. But you can see I've gotten quite a bit. Almost, this is what, 4 stacks? So almost 8 stacks of the stuff. I've also gotten quite a few diamonds and a few other bits and bobs. The iron ore we're not going to even care about. The stone I had to put here in the void options because I was getting so much of it. So yeah, that's that. But you can see I've kind of made myself a winding, waving path. I've even kind of trapped myself down into several different holes. So yeah, the only way home, or the best way home, is just to slash home. And back home we are. With a little bit of lag. There we go. So yeah, that's the mining gadget. It does a fantastic job, especially when you got all the modifiers in it. It costs so much energy. But I mean, you can literally, once you have enough power going, especially with the ender gates, the blazings, you know, you can just pop this bad boy back in here, sit there, let it charge up, and go for another mining run when it's done. But for now, I'm gonna break down all my prosperity ore into prosperity shards and see how many more growth accelerators I can make. So after a little bit of diamond mining and crafting, I was able to get us up to the Imperium growth crystals. I got the tertium, and down below I have all of the prudentium actually placed in. So these are operating just a little bit quicker, but once we get these 2 sets in, then we'll be golden. And it takes about 10 stacks of these because it's 8 layers of 80. So that's about 640. So yeah, 10 stacks. I have a little bit extra there. And you always end up with just a little bit extra because to create these, it's 3. So the numbers aren't great. It's weird how it works out like that. But now is honestly, ooh, I almost fell off. Now is probably the best time to move all of this over there, because with the tertium, it's going to take me to the bottom of the ocean. And so I'm going to have to dig down. So yeah, I don't want to have to dig down here and then have to dig down over there. So it's probably best to just move this all the way over there. And move it, I've done. Doesn't look like I've done a whole lot, but trust me, I've done a whole lot. Like, it's all gone from here, which wasn't the hard part. One of the hard parts was actually getting everything into like chests and whatnot, but the hardest part was actually setting it all up again and setting it up in a much better and easier way. So let's go down here and I can actually show you what I've done right down here. So I added in 2 floors, added in the floor below and this one here, where I've got all the essences that we remain as essence, all storing right here. I did have to put a storage controller in just to make this a lot easier and save me on sender cards. So yeah, doing it this way just made this so much easier. I could theoretically do that downstairs, but I'll show you in a second why I can't really. But this is all the regular essences. I got the deep slate. I some of these essences I just forget. So, and then I even have these ones up here. I was really considering like just chucking all of this because you're not really going to use too much of it. But in the end, I decided to keep it. But you can see all of the light show that's going on is actually coming from this router, because all the essence actually comes into this chest. You can see it shooting in there. I have it as an iron barrel because just in case it ever backs up for whatever reason, I will have some storage right here. But this guy just has 2 modules plus some upgrades. It pulls from this chest and then sends directly to this guy, which all of these are linked to that storage controller. So that's easy. That's nice. It's clean. Then this guy is just shooting all of our regular essence into this. I could throw him up in that slot, but I know I'm going to need more essence, like as pure essence, to be put right there. So for now, he's just here. And I kind of intend to do some kind of chicanery to where this gets turned into insanium, but it's going to take me a minute to figure out how to get the system worked out. So it's just this guy is again replica of this one, where he's just pulling from this one and sending to that one with some speed upgrades. But down here is where the real show and the real work went into. So I've got all the metals, I've got all the, you know, quartz and all the other little things that need to be crafted going into all of here. So I've got an open crafter right here for something. I don't know what yet, but I got my ender pearls all the way over to my netherite. So this guy right here, it's taking 2 modules for this barrel, 1 module for this one so far, but the essences are coming in here. This guy's pulling some, and this one's pulling some, and then it's sending it into each of the crafters. Got our clocks working above that are just crafting whenever these things get full. As you can see, I may need to increase the frequency, or did I just do this one wrong? May have done this one. Yeah, I did this one wrong. I didn't set it up properly. That explains it. Thought I went through and did these. Some of them, I guess, never got clicked correctly. And there we go. So, yeah. But these are all full anyways, so it's not like it matters too terribly much. So, actually, I should probably just throw these essences back in here so they craft up correctly. Yeah. I don't know how I managed to mess this up. I think maybe I did it on the other side and then just forgot I did it on the other side. Yellow gold. Gold. Gold, 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 gold. Did I not? Where's my gold? Are you my gold? No. Apparently I'm missing the gold one. So, hence why I need the barrel. Because now there's a problem, and now I gotta fix it. But, let's show you this side. This side seems to be working properly, because it looks like I actually set these ones up correctly. Oh, nope, I didn't set up the obsidian one correctly. Or the compressed iron. Good lord, I messed up so many of these. I got that one right, got that one right. Lordy. But yeah, those are working like they should. This one's not really. So all we got to do, and it's a good little tester to do, is we take some of the gold essence, we whitelist it in here, put the essence in there, double check it actually took, and sometimes it won't. So it did take it that time. We then shift right click on this guy, and now it is bound to this. How did it get essence in there before then? But we also want to take this out, and we want to blacklist that. That way it doesn't take the gold anymore. Or did I just put it in the wrong one? I did put it in the wrong one. Huh. That's weird. Well, either way, I guess I can clear this one now. How did it end up? Wait, huh? Did the lapis just not go in that one? Am I just dumb? I'm so confused. I need to figure this out real quick, because I've done something. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I had it running just a minute ago, but I've since messed it up. But then if we come down here and we look, these guys are working the way they should be. These guys are growing fairly quickly. I did distribute their growth rate accelerators a little bit better. And then I got a gold barrel right here because this one will back up way quicker than this one. But then you can see this guy, he's shooting off really quick. So I'm going to have to test his thing. But if we look down here, you can see that the pillars don't extend the same length. And that's because we got Inferium, Prudentium, Tertium, and Imperium all placed in. All that's left... Oh, right. I messed up at one point, so there's this little divot of water here. All that's left is to put in the Supremium ones, because there is no Insanium. So, whack. This is going at almost full speed, but once we get enough diamonds, once we get enough essence, we'll have the new ones placed in. But let me figure out my problem, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's now working properly. I had just accidentally put stuff in here that I was supposed to put in here, and vice versa. So yeah, things just got kind of mixed around. So now it's fixed. Everything's going to its designated locations. And these crafters are actually turned to face down into the oak drawers. Or, they're all oak drawers? Yeah, they're all oak drawers. So they're all face down into the drawers, and so thankfully whenever it crafts, it does automatically push into it. So we don't have to worry about actually putting a hopper on this. So I was able to rid myself of so many hoppers. But you can kind of see my inventory here is getting a little chock-a-block. Like, it was even worse just a minute ago. I've actually since cleaned out my inventory. But I want to clean this up even more. And to do that, we're going to look into a belt. And it is actually the tool belt. This guy, combined with some belt pouches, will allow us to hold all of our tools inside it. Now, there is some keybinds that I have to set for it, but let's go ahead and go make it. Alrighty, so tool belt, pretty simple to make. And then that was also a quest, apparently. This can be upgraded with these pouches, but I don't remember exactly how many, so I'm just going to make 10 off the cuff. And then I'm pretty sure I need an anvil to hook these up together. So boop, da boop. Yep, 3 slots, 4 slots, 5 slots, 6 slots, 7, 8, 9. All right, 9 slots is the max, so we can put these back in the system. And then, nope, it's not that. That's not that either. Okay, I thought I changed the button correctly, but now I'm not so sure. All right, let me fix my keybinds again. Okay, it was V, not B. I'm dumb. But we can take all of our tools that we are going to be storing in here, such as these guys. And for right now, these are all the tools that I'm going to be storing in it. So it's a good thing I have 9 slots. I have 2 extra to spare. So we are going to have our silk touch up first, our emerald pick axe and shovel next, then our mining gadget, then our fortune, the hoe, the hammer. So we press V, we pop this bad boy in, and now we have a way to pull out our tools. Except now I forget the button to actually pull my tool out. One moment. Okay. I knew it was R, because if you... Yeah, I knew it was that, but if you look, it says shaders reloaded. The shaders button is also bound to that. But if I shift R, there we go. You can see now I can properly pull it. So we just pull out that, and then we can, there we go. Yep, insert it. Okay, shaders button's got to go away. But yeah, that's the basic gist of it, is I can just use one inventory slot, press R, and then switch my tool like this. And so long as I'm not in battle, it'll be fine. And since my osmium sword is going to stay in slot 1, I can now minimize the amount of slots on my hotbar taken up, which is very nice. Very nice. But that is going to be about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, despite the many hours it took to get all that stuff taken care of. Look at the pretty light show. But I've been Dorkman191. This has been All the Mods 10, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.